Dear ladies and gentlemen, fellow guests and Toastmasters, have you ever dreamt of achieving some ultimate goal in your life? Probably you did. Did you ever had something in your life which was so big, perhaps bigger than your own life, bigger than your work, bigger than your personal life? And I was lucky enough to have managed one project which definitely shaped my personality in a certain way. This project was Project Eagle. This was a sporting project initiated by Kazakhstan Taekwondo Federation, including myself. I was a coordinator of this program and technical director from France. The aim of the project was to select 7 athletes from distinct rural regions of Kazakhstan based on their anthropometric qualities. For those who doesn't know, I will define basically the anthropometric qualities is like in Taekwondo, it doesn't matter how successful you are for a certain stage, but what matters is how long is your arm, how long is your leg, etc. So basically, there was a scientific method on selecting a team of athletes, and it was unique. It was a first ever project like this in Kazakhstan, in any type of sports. And I'm so proud to be part of it. And basically, it all started from in 2013, when I met a Frenchman, a very gifted manager, professor of Taekwondo from Korean University, Mr. Philippe Pinard. And it was in 2013 where we met in Kazakhstan National Championships in Astana. And we discussed these possibilities, and once we realized that we need to initiate this project in order to get Olympic medals at the upcoming Olympiad in Rio. So we've selected 7 athletes out of 200. It was a very difficult process, and it took a lot of time for me personally to travel in all the regions, to speak to the families of the athletes, to develop the strategies on how to deal with people, because sometimes even the most successful athlete may lack some psychology in sports fields. That's what I witnessed myself. When I've been a manager of a team and I've traveled with the team to overseas, I've seen one thing. Our athlete has 2 arms, 2 legs. Korean athlete has 2 arms, 2 legs, but our athlete loses for some reason. Do you know why? The main, and I think the only answer, is psychology. You know, everything starts with your psychology. If you are defeated in your mind, then you are defeated on the stage. Defeat is a state of mind. No one is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. Even now, the phone is ringing, but I'm not defeated. Okay? So, starting from the athletes, for them it was a lifetime opportunity. Imagine guys from villages, from Kazakh rural villages, who never ever been even to Almaty or Astana, traveling to America, Canada, UAE, France, Europe, Britain. And it was a lifetime opportunity for them. They felt like they won a lottery. And when they firstly met me, they were like, Mr. Ernar, thank you very much. And I was like, no, guys, don't call me Mr. Ernar, just call me Ernar Luxatovich. It's okay. So, you know, it's fine. I'm confident in one thing, in human potential. And it doesn't matter from whether we come from village or city, big state, small state. What matters is whether you are prepared to accept the challenge. Whether are you courageous enough to fight your obstacles. Whether you are brave enough to go there when it takes you and face the crowd, face the enemy, and win and beat him in his stage, in his country, in his city, demolish him, okay? So, basically, this team was experimental, as I mentioned before, and I really was surprised by the approach of this professor, because when he firstly looked at these athletes, most of them were unknown, even to us. First time ever they participated in championships of Kazakhstan. Most of them they didn't even have qualifications of medalists, etc. But he saw one athlete in particular, and he said, "Give me 2 years, and I'll make him an Olympic champion." And I was like, "How do you know?" He said, "Because he has tremendous, exceptional anthropometric qualities." And he was right actually. This athlete eventually has won a silver medal at Asian Games. Not too bad, in 2 years' time. Okay? So, it took us, the whole team, the whole, I would say, sporting family, a meticulous amount of planning, a meticulous amount of preparation, innovation, and so on and so forth. And as a result, I'm so proud that 3 out of 7 athletes have successfully qualified for Rio Olympic Games. And the main athlete, Ruslan Japarov, for the first time ever, Taekwondo player, was a flag bearer of Kazakhstan national team at Olympic Games. And when I saw this moment, even I'm not working for Kazakhstan Taekwondo Federation anymore, 2 years after I was so proud. Because 2 years after, before, when I met Ruslan Japarov, he was a cadet, a youth athlete, was not known to anyone. And in 2 years' time, he is holding Kazakh national flag at Rio Olympics, when the entire world witnessed a moment of glory, when the entire world looks at the country of Kazakhstan. And he made this moment unique, because it shows that, as I've said before, it doesn't matter where you come from, as long as you work hard and work smart. And as long as you have a goal, an ultimate goal, you will be appreciated. And moreover, other athletes, they have won Summer University Games, they have won World Military Championships, they have won gold medal at Grand Prix in Manchester. Also, apart from this, they have won various tournaments, international and local ones. So, even though I left the Federation 2 years ago, and Mr. Pinera unfortunately too, still this program, the Eagles Project Squad, has been customized and applied to various types of sports, including boxing, including summer schools in regions and sporting schools in entire Kazakhstan. So, if you know that you're capable of doing something, just do it and never waste your time. Thank you.